Garcia off the deflection as Fresno's comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
There's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. The field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game.
Is gone!
Lob for Perez, that's my play. Off the backboard, count it, and a win! And a win! Brian Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts! And why not? And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Real Sports Live. I'm Mark Molina, coming to you from Cavernous Field. The London Pirates getting ready to host the Lyford Bulldogs. And this game originally scheduled to be played at London High School, but we've had a lot of rain in the forecast over the last day or two, and especially today in the early part. It's certainly calmed down now. We've got a window, but natural grass field over there at London High School, so they've opted to change it, and here we are at lovely Cavernous Multi-Sports. Taking the field right now is going to be the home team, the London Pirates. Going undefeated squad here at London, taking on a one-loss team in Lyford, both undefeated in district play. So we should have a good one here. A really, really tough out for these Lyford Bulldogs. And first-year head coach Gerardo Yadi. Pirates. Scott Agee, former principal in Lyford, I believe, taking over this program this season. They've gone out to a really good start here at the Lyford Bulldogs, and we're going to head to the coin toss on the field. And the captains for the London Pirates is going to be number 25, Jacob Charles, number 19, Landon Powell, number 87, Josiah Sweatdown, and number 64, Bryce Marshall. And over there for the Lyford Bulldogs, it's going to be number 58, Elijah Vela, number 59, Carlos Martinez, number 10, Brendan Nunez, I believe, and number 23, Benji Gonzalez. One thing away for watching on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, we're live on all three of those platforms right now, so make sure to give this video a like and a share, and for those looking for it, send them our way. Be happy to have them come and join us. It's Real Sports Live, RIO Sports Live. The Lyford Bulldogs have won the toss and they've chosen to defer into the second half. And the London Pirates will be receiving, defending the East goal. So we are seconds away from kickoff. We'll take a quick break, and the opening kickoff on the other side of this. Don't go anywhere. We're Real Sports Live. Keep it here.
We're a world-class Cadillac, Buick, and GMC dealership, and we're in your neighborhood. Come by and check us out. We're waiting for you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready for the opening kickoff. Lyford going to be kicking left to right. Lyford wearing all white with their gold helmets, and the London Pirates wearing white bottoms with their gray tops and burgundy numbers, white outline. And pink flags and pink socks. We are in the month of October, officially October 1st. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So one of the best times of the year. So with football, there's a kick short. It's fielded around the 25-yard line, and that's taken by number 44, Aiden Nita. And he returns it to about the 39-yard line. Good return here. And that's where the London Pirates are going to set up shop. Picks up about 3, 2nd and 7 upcoming. So they come out, 4 wide receivers, single back set, do the Pirates, man in motion. And here's a pass, and it's completed around midfield by 0. That's Javi Salas. And that's enough for a first down. And they're going to mark it at the 49-yard line. So 1st and 10, London. Ball spotted on its own 49 here as Navarrijo. Making the pre-snap calls. Here's the man in motion. And they fake the give on the sweep, and they hand it off to Mason Arispe. And Arispe, a lot of room on that right side, and he's up inside the 35-yard line. 18-yard pickup on the ground here. And another London first down. We'll take a look on that split screen here. Just a nice blocking here. There's the man on the fake of the sweep, but just a nice run overall by Arispe. And here's a pass over the head, incomplete, as they were trying to get it to Sean Moreno, as Ace Navarrijo overthrows him a little bit. So 2nd down coming up. Ball spotted on the 33-yard line of Lyford. So 4 wide spread, empty backfield for London here. And there's a man in motion, and the ball's dropped, and we're going to get a penalty flag. I believe it's going to be pre-snap. And it's going to be a false start, and that's going to be on London. Kind of lucked out at the Pirates there a little bit. I don't know if they had already heard the play blown dead, but there was a miscue there. They bobbled the snap. It ends up on the turf, but we're just going to get a pre-snap penalty out of it, and it's going to be 2nd and 15 with the ball spotted back at the 38-yard line. So back in that 4 wide set, single back formation for Navarrijo. He rolls out to his left. He's going to tuck it and run, and he's going to head for the sidelines, and he's going to get to about the 36. Picks up about 2 on the run, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and long here for the London Pirates. Trips right for Navarrijo, and he's going to roll to that side. And he's going to go downfield, and pass broken up. It's deflected, incomplete. And the pass broken up. Good defense there by this Lyford defense, and that's going to bring up 4th down. It looks like the London offense is going to stay out here, but we're going to check this replay, and just ball thrown there a little high, but he's got a tall receiver that he tried to go to. I believe that was number 8, Preston Cazalas. He was trying to get the ball to. So it's going to be 4th and 13. Single back formation here for London. Navarrijo's going to go deep, and he's got a man at the 11. And that's Jet Christmas. And Christmas pulls it in, and he's down at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal now. And he threw it up there, and Christmas went up to get it. And just a nice catch there. Open, nobody around him there, and just a good throw from Navarrijo, and Christmas making the play there. So 1st and goal, split back set here for London, and here's the give. Up ahead, nice run, and all the way down to, it looks like the 1. Could be brought down short. And the rush there to Arispe. Arispe has had a couple of nice runs there. He picks up 7 on that one. 2nd and goal from the 1 here, coming up for London. Navarrijo's going to keep it, and he's going to put his shoulders down, and he's going to fall forward into the end zone, a 1-yard score. And the London Pirates strike first, set up by a 4th down play, a 22-yard catch from Jet Christmas, and a couple of plays later, Navarrijo scores on a 1-yard touchdown run. So extra point coming up. Kick is up. And the kick is good. And with 8:43 to play here in the first quarter, it's London 7, Lyford nothing, and we'll go to the replay. Just that split back look again. And just quite a bit of running room down there as Aiden Ida was in the backfield as they faked the give to him a little bit. So 8:43, kickoff coming up. London leads Lyford 7-0. We'll take a quick break. Keep it here.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Hi, we're the Carol Cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 8:43 to go. And London strikes first. Goes right down the field on the opening drive and pays off with a 1-yard touchdown run, courtesy of Ace Navarrijo. And this one fumbled a bit here by Justin Vela. And Vela, nice recovery, and he's down at the 31-yard line after flubbing the ball when he fielded it. So it's going to be 1st and 10, Lyford, their own 31-yard line. And we're going to get a look at this Lyford Bulldog offense. So Lyford going to come out here, trips to the right, and direct snap to Osmar Martinez, and the quarterback keeps it, and he's up to the 40-yard line, picks up 9 on the first down run. Martinez, junior quarterback, taking the reins for these Bulldogs, had a good season. So 4 wide receivers, and Martinez going to call his number once again. Spins out, and he's got room over to the right. Cuts it back inside, and he's past midfield up to the London 46-yard line. What a run there by the QB. And just a nice job here. Patient, bounces away from all the gray jerseys, cuts it inside. Just a good piece of running there by Martinez. So he lines up 5 wide receivers, empty set for Martinez. And he's got a man at the sticks, another Lyford first down. And that's complete to number 30, Isaiah Gonzalez. And Lyford coming out, moving the ball quickly into the London side of the field. Ball spotted at the 33-yard line, and they come out with that empty set 5 wide look once again to the Bulldogs, and Martinez escapes one tackler, and he's going to try to just throw it away here, and he does, and London defense is not fooled there. And they've seen that a couple of times here tonight, and they were ready for it. And the pressure just coming in from the inside all over the place. And that was number 80, Connor West, in pursuit. But Martinez just has to throw it away there. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line. And 3 wide receivers out to the right here for Martinez. And the ball goes over his head. He's got it. And he stops, and he's just going to throw it into the ground there as a lot of gray jerseys all around him. And that's going to be incomplete. And just a lot of pressure here. Go back and see that replay, and just wanted none of it. He just throws it away quickly. And a quick pass here. And they get it out to Oscar Martinez. And Martinez makes that catch, and he's down over at the 20-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the London 20, and the Bulldogs looking for that quick answer here. 3 wide receivers out to the right here for Martinez, coming out of that single back set. Martinez takes a snap, coming left, escapes one tackler, cuts inside, he's got some room. He's inside the 5, going for the end zone, he reaches, touchdown, Lyford. And what a run, a 20-yard scamper there from Osmad Martinez, and London was ready for it. They just couldn't wrap him up and bring him down. And just like that, in 2 minutes and some change, Lyford comes up with the answer, and they're going to stay out there, go for 2. And Martinez is going to keep it, and he's going to put his head down, and he's going to come up short as that London defense comes up big there on the conversion attempt. It's going to stay 7-6. Well, let's go and look at the QB run. Just a nice piece of running here. And it's going to be just a design quarterback run. And they get away from the pressure, and then once he does, he gets to that 2nd level, cuts it in here. Takes a hand to the face there, but just reaches for the end zone. Just a heck of a run there by the quarterback, junior QB, Osmad Martinez, and it's 7-6 after the failed 2-point conversion attempt. So, kickoff coming up. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back. This is Real Sports Live. Keep it here.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Bend and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Lyford comes up with the answer, but aren't able to connect on the two-point conversion, and they trail 7-6, and the London Pirates gonna get the ball back. This one nearly taking on a bounce there, but it bounces up and over to the head of Aiden Ida. And Ida sees it go off his fingers and out of bounds, and it's going to be 1st and 10, London at their own 26-yard line. So both offenses come out and score touchdowns on their first possession. Let's see how this one goes for the Pirates, as they converted a 4th and long last time, and Navarijo was able to find his his receiver Jet Christmas down at the 9, and they were trying to get it out in the flat there to Christmas and just throwing a little low there for him, and he couldn't quite come up with it. So incomplete pass there on 1st down. 2nd down and 10 coming up. So 2nd and 10. And Navarijo is going to keep it, and he's going to lose the ball there at the end, and it came out, and Lyford looks like they've got it. And still no words. Looks like they're going to say he was down. No indication on who's got the football, and it's going to stay with London. So they fake the handoff, and just a run there, spun over, and that one looks like it did come out, but London was able to come up and cover it up. So Navarijo stops, fires down this near side of the field, incomplete, trying to get it out to number 8. That's Preston Cazalas. Some size of wide receiver here for London, and they've shown it, and they've taken some shots down the field here early on. And we're going to get the play blown dead, and it looks like it's going to be a pre-snap penalty, probably in the area of a false start, but we'll check the call. It's going to be offsides. And this is going to be on Lyford, so it's going to be 4th down, and it looks like we're going to get a punt, and it's going to take a London bounce all the way inside the 30 and down at the 26, it looks like. So we're inside of 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter, and the Lyford Bulldogs come up with the stop after their first score on offense, and we're going to get a look at Osmar Martinez and this Bulldog offense once again, and everything running through Martinez here in the early going. Already has a 20-yard touchdown run and showed off his legs, and he's seen a little bit of pressure, but they haven't been able to quite get there, have the London Pirates. So we'll see if they can correct that here on this drive. And Martinez, he's got a man. He looked like he had a couple of guys, and that was a little miscommunication there, as Mark Marroquin and Diego Guerra both kind of thought that ball was heading their way. So incomplete, second down. Three wide receivers out to the right here for Martinez, and there's a snap. Martinez gonna go to the one-on-one, and that one's gonna be incomplete as he tried to get it out over to Justin Vela. So another incomplete pass. Third down coming up. As the Lyford offense looking to the sideline here. They're going to come out in the four wide spread with Oscar Martinez a single back. And Martinez going to throw it out to Vela, and Vela's going to catch it in the flat and run, but he's not going to go far, and he's going to get brought down at the 30-yard line. Going to pick up about 4th and 6, and the punting unit going to come on for the Bulldogs. So after back-to-back touchdowns allowed by the defense, back-to-back punts now going to be forced as Bulldogs going to get set to kick it away. And this one's going to take a bounce. And Mason Jacob is going to try to field it, but take a knee. So with 4:01 left to go here in the opening quarter, it's going to be London ball, spotted at their own 29-yard line. So Lyford coming in, winning its last two games over Santa Maria and Falfurrias. After losing Raymondville in week 3, they're 4-1 on the season. And here's a handoff to Arispe, and Arispe another big run. He's got some room down the sideline, and he's going to be dragged down inside the Lyford 35, down at the 30. 41 yards on this long run. And Arispe's done a really good job running the ball. Cuts inside, in and out, just dancing his way up the sideline. Finally gets free, and then he's taken down, but not before picking up 41. Here in Navarrijo, he's going to go long once again, and this one nearly picked off, it looked like, by Martinez. Incomplete, second down, and the ball spotted at the 28 officially, so. So officially that run by Arispe, 43 yards, I believe. So second down and 10 coming up. Ball spotted on the Lyford 28. Trips to the right for Navarrijo. He's just gonna take this one straight ahead, and he's going to lose a couple of yards back to the 31-yard line. The late penalty flag comes in. And that's going to be a holding call on the London Pirates, and that'll back them up just a little bit. They've had a couple of penalties on offense, has London, here in this one. Had a false start, and now this holding call. Gonna back them all the way up to the 38, so. They need the 18, so it's gonna be second down and 20 for the Pirates. Three wide receivers to the near side of the field. Navarrijo gonna get it to Arispe out of the backfield, and he's heading for the far sideline, and he's gonna be brought down at the 35. Picks up about 3, not much there. So it's going to be 3rd down and 17. Guess depending on how many yards London's able to come up with here on this play, I guess will determine how they choose to play 4th down. 2 wide receivers, and we're going to get a timeout from London. And this is going to be their first charge timeout. So while the Pirates talk it over, we're going to take a quick break. 3rd down and long coming up for the Pirates on the other side of this break. Keep it here. We're Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. London Pirates leading the Lyford Bulldogs 7-6, 2:29 to go here in the first quarter. And a 3rd and 18 coming up for the London Pirates. They need the 18 and a half if you want to be very specific for the first down. Two wide single back set. Looks like there's a little confusion there with Arispe and Navarrijo. And Navarrijo going to fake step back, and he's going to go long, and he's got a man, and he's trying to get it down over to Jet Christmas once again. Incomplete. Going to throw it above him, but well, if you're a quarterback with a couple of big receivers and an athlete like Jet Christmas who's been able to get down the field and already come up with a play like that, why not throw it into some coverage with a trio of white shirts? Looked like he had a good play on the ball there, was able to go up high, but just unable to make the play. So it's going to be 4th down, and London's going to go for it again. Navarrijo's going to drop. He's going to step up, and he's just going to take off and run, and not a lot of room. And he's going to get the sideline and plenty of room, it looks like, and he's going to be down inside the 15, down to the 11. 24 yards. My, what a run. Able to get a nice block there on the outside just to jar him loose. It looks like he was going to run out of room, but lo and behold, he had plenty of it. Just a nice block there on the outside by the 20 and just got the room he needed. And a little different in our vantage point. So it's now 1st down and 10 from the 11. And design quarterback run here for Navarrijo. Coming around that far side, puts his head down, and he's going to be just inches shy of the first, I believe. So it's going to be 2nd down and about 1. So they hand it off here to Arispe, but Arispe didn't get in, but he did get the first. So fresh set of downs coming up, I believe, for the London Pirates. So 1st and goal from the 1 now. So London's going to get at least 3 shots at it, and designed quarterback run. Ace Navarrijo's in for the touchdown, and London scores again. And the Pirates extend the lead. They now lead 13-6, and a really good drive there. Well, if you're the London Pirates, I guess the key to success is converting on 4th and longs. Both their drives featured 4th and longs. 4th and 18 there. after a 24-yard pickup on a quarterback keeper by Ace Navarrijo to set this up. A couple of plays later, the extra point is up, and it is no good. So it's a 7-point ball game still, and we'll go to the replay. It's that split back formation and a lot of room in the middle, and Navarrijo's just able to walk in, put his shoulders down, and pick up the TD. And with 1:20 to go here in the first quarter, it's 13-6 London. Keep it here. Kickoff on the other side of this break.
Children volunteer with CASA of the Coastal Bend.
Help us break the cycle of child abuse and neglect. Attend one of 4 information sessions and learn how you can become a CASA volunteer, providing children in foster care strong voices, healing hearts, and the opportunity to thrive.
After all, these children are our future. Visit coastalbendcasa.org and discover how you can make a positive change in a child's life.
Every child has a chance. It's you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Another rushing touchdown by Ace Navarrijo puts the London Pirates up 13-6. They missed the point after, so it's a 7-point ball game still. And here's the kickoff, and it's going to be fielded at the 16-yard line by Oscar Martinez. And Martinez on that far sideline has got a little bit of room before he's brought or forced out of bounds at around the 37, it looks like. But penalty flags coming in right before the end of that play. We'll check the call. And it's going to be a hold during that return. So a good return from Oscar Martinez, but the holding call is going to negate that, and the Bulldogs are going to start this drive back at their own 21-yard line. And they're going to come out with the empty set 5 wide to start this drive. And Martinez going to pull it down, and he's going to be stood up right at the line, and they're going to stop his forward progress for no gain. They might give him about a yard, so call it 2nd and 9 with the ball spotted at the 22. We got a man in motion, and the give here to the running back 33, I think that's Sergio Rojas, and he is brought down for a loss back at the 20-yard line. So going to bring up a 3rd down and 11. Looks to be the last play of this first quarter. And Martinez has got a man in the middle. Wide open, Isaiah Gonzalez. And Gonzalez enough for the first down up to the 33-yard line. And you don't get more wide open than that. And that's the end of the first quarter, and we'll go back to the replay. And there's a penalty flag, so it's going to be a hold. So that's going to be negated, but wide open pass and catch there. So wipe that off the board. Second quarter. Coming up, but the penalty is going to push Lyford all the way back to its own 11-yard line. So it's going to be a 3rd and about 20. And it's going to be the last play. And Martinez just flips it away and gets rid of it. They're going to call it incomplete. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. See here, just feels the pressure and tries to duck under it and felt the tackle down low and just decided to get rid of it. And there's another penalty flag down, and this is the first quarter that doesn't want to end. And they're going to call intentional grounding. So they're going to move the ball back to the 2-yard line. It's going to result in a loss of down here. So we're still at the end of the first, back-to-back penalties, so the quarter will not end on a penalty. I guess it will, so we are at the end of one finally, after a couple of penalties, and it's going to be 4th down and a mile for Lyford when we come back. So keep it here, second quarter, coming to you on the other end of this break.
I'm Joe with Valencia Heating and Air. Are you worried that your AC might not make it through another brutal summer? Well, I can offer you affordable air conditioning comfort with custom prices that won't break the bank. We service all units across the Coastal Bend, and there's no additional weekend or after-hour fees. We treat our customers the way we would want to be treated, especially when it comes to costly repairs. So if you need service, repairs, or replacement, call Joe to keep you cool. Valencia Heating and Air.
Fisherman's Place in
So we're back, start of the fourth. Lyford going to be punting from deep in its own end zone, and this is going to be a short punt. It's going to take a bounce outside, and it's going to be excellent field position for the London Pirates. So they're going to take over on the Lyford 28-yard line, it looks like. And with the nose of the football right on the 28, so the Pirates already leading 13-6. Gonna hit the field. They've already scored twice. Done a good job of getting the ball downfield, and they've converted on a couple of big 4th down plays. Just gives you an idea of the big playability by this London offense. Navarrijo fakes the give. Going to cut inside, has some blockers in front of him, and he's down inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line. And he's going to pick up 12 yards there on the quarterback keeper. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 16. 4 wide single back set for the London Pirates. 3 wide receivers out left. And a design quarterback run. It's Navarrijo, and he's down inside the 5. Another nice run, but there's a penalty flag down back at the 17-yard line. That's going to be a holding call on the London Pirates, but just a design fake here. I believe you're going to see the hold there. I believe that was on 77, Jacob Lujan. It's going to negate a 15-yard run that would have put London 1st and goal from the 1. But instead, it's going to be 1st and 20 with the ball spotted back at the 26. Here's a pass out in the flat to Mason Jacob, and Jacob up to about the 21. Call it 4, so the ball going to be spotted at the 22-yard line. 2nd down and 16. Trips left to Navarijo, man in motion. They're going to give it to Arispe on the handoff, and he's going to be dropped for a minimal loss. It looks maybe lost a couple of inches, but looks like just made it back to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 16. Another long down and distance situation for the Pirates, and considering the way their touchdown drives have gone, they've got them right where they want them. And pass coming across the middle. They get it to Cazalet. Cazalet makes a man miss, but going to be brought down rather quickly, and he's up to the 18-yard line, picks up another 4 yards. Still going to be 4th and 12. So if you're London, what do you do here? And it looks like they're going to keep their offense out on the field. The way their defense has played the last couple of possessions, looks like they'll be just A-okay with that. But they're going to come out in another big 4th down for them. 4th down and 12. And Navarijo takes a snap, looking right, and he's going to go into the end zone. Man wide open. Touchdown, London. Merry Christmas, Jet Christmas. 22 yards. Oh, 18 yards, excuse me. And another 4th down conversion. This one for a touchdown to a wide open Jet Christmas. And looks like London will stay on the field. Oh, they're going to kick the extra point. And it's going to be blocked. And the ball's live, and Lyford trying to get to it, but they do, and they fall in on the 15. The play's going to be blown dead, so it's going to go down as a missed conversion. So go back to the touchdown. And how about Hill just throws it up? He's going to find his receiver just getting behind that defense, and easy pitch and catch for the London Pirates. So with 8:53 to go here in this first half, it's London 19, Lyford 6. Keep it here. Kickoff coming up on the other end of this break.
Arcadia Shopping Center offer real diagnostics and cleaning, sell lures, tackle, bait, and clothing. Also new and reconditioned rods and reels featuring a limited warranty. Located at 3911 Ayer Street, call 361-687-6754, Fisherman's Place.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 8:53, London with another touchdown up on the board. They lead 19-6, and Lyford returns this one to the 21, and flags fly in from all over the place. And we'll check the calls out here. Looks like we're going to get an illegal block in the back. And that's going to be assessed to Lyford. So minimal return, and it's going to be backed up all the way down to the 11. So the Lyford Bulldogs going to take over deep in their own territory. And the Lyford defense just unable to get off the field. I mean, they've had London back in these long down and distance situations, a trio of 4th downs, and London has converted on every single one of them, including that last one for a 19-yard touchdown pass to Jet Christmas. And here's Osmar Martinez going to take this snap, and he's going to run it past the 15 to about the 17-yard line. He's going to pick up about 6. call it 5, and it's going to be 2nd and 5, and ball spotted at the 17-yard line. Split backs out here for Lyford. And they fake the give over to Mark Marroquin. And Martinez keeps it. And he's up to the 18-yard line. Not a lot of running room there. 3rd down coming up for the Bulldogs. Third and about 3. They need the 22-yard line for the first to the Bulldogs. And Martinez swallowed up almost immediately. What a good push up front there for the London Pirates. And the first couple of drives, London had a hard time bottling up this quarterback, but since then they've been able to dig their feet in and they've adjusted and they've got to him pretty effectively, as you saw there. So 4th down and short coming up, and Lyford gonna get called with a false start, and you see Cazalis immediately point to Justin Vela here on that near side, and it's gonna be a false start. So Lyford, gutsy move to go for it on 4th down and short, but they get the penalty. It's gonna back them up, so they're gonna bring on the punting team. And no matter how you slice it, probably a good thing for Lyford. You're down 13, excuse me. You're down 13, and you're backed up, and if you don't make it, you're going to give the Pirates good field position. You're going to give them good field position right here, as this ball is going to be down at the 37-yard line. So with 6:57 to go, the London Pirates going to set up shop here. We'll take a quick break, and the Pirates will take over right after this.
And see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, Blues.
And we're back in Navarijo. Incomplete pass. Trying to get it to Cazalis on the comeback, but not on the same page there. So the ball on the Lyford 37 is where London's opening up this possession on. And this is a big possession for both teams. And they faked the give on the sweep, and Navarijo just couldn't find any room to run there. Nice play set up there, and they had some defenders fooled on the Lyford end, but just not a lot of room to operate there for Navarijo, and he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 3rd and about 11 after the short loss, with the ball resting at the Lyford 39-yard line. So another long down and distance situation for the London Pirates. They come out 3 wide receivers to the left, and Navarijo is going to roll out to the left, and he's got a little bit of room on the sideline, and he's going to go out of bounds inside the 35 at about the 34. He'll pick up about 5, maybe 4, so not a lot there on that run. So it's going to be an illegal formation on London. So it's going to back them up, and it's going to stay 3rd down, but the ball is going to be moved back all the way to the 44-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and about 17. They need the 27-yard line for the first. And Navarrijo rolling to his right. He's got a man downfield. And incomplete. Nice play made on the ball there by Oscar Martinez. They're trying to get it to Christmas. So 4th down coming up after the incomplete. And London, another 4th down. And a punt. It's going to take a London bounce. And that's a heck of a punt there. The coverage team able to get down there, but no need. The ball just bounces on its own, and it's going to be the Lyford Bulldogs backed up in their own territory. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. We're Real Sports Live. Keep it here.
Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
So 1st and 10 Lyford from the 2-yard line. Their own 2-yard line, that is. 3 wide receivers out right for Osmar Martinez. And here's the give to get a little bit of room to Sergio Rojas. And Rojas up to about the 5-yard line, picks up 3. The 2nd down and 7 coming up. So the Lyford defense did its job, and a lot of field in front of this Bulldogs offense now. See if they can come up and answer. They can come out, get a little bit of momentum, maybe go down and score, and then keep London off the board the rest of this half. They do get the ball to start the second half as Osmar Martinez forced out of bounds on that far sideline at around the 8-yard line. Not a lot of room to run there. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 5. Four wide, and Martinez is going to get picked off. And that's number 3, Mason Arispe. Just goes up there and snatches it out of the air in a big play for the London defense. And he was trying to get to the sideline with it and just underthrew it, or it might have just been a heck of a jump there by Arispe. Here's the throw, and just comes right to him. He's not on the same page with Martinez and nobody there. And that one as easy as a pick as you can get. So with 4:46 now. All working for the London Pirates. 1st and goal from the Bulldog 9. They come out with 3 wide split backs. And they're going to hand it off here to Arispe, and Arispe going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Picks up 5 on that run. 2nd and goal from the 4 coming up. So 2nd and goal from the 4. 3 wide, split back once again. Navarrijo takes a snap and falls forward ahead. Takes a couple of white shirts with him for another touchdown. This one from 4 yards out. And that's the hat trick for QB1, number 2. Navarrijo, and just a hard guy to bring down. It's a 25-6 lead. for the London Pirates. And we'll go to the extra point, and then we'll send you over to the instant replay after this. And this is all set up by an interception from junior Mason Arispe. And London going to come out here and go for two. Power I. A little bit of a razzle-dazzle here as they hand it out to Caslis, and trying to get it to Christmas, but incomplete. So point after on the 2-point conversion. That was no good, so we'll take you to the replay. Just a good, tough running here by Navarrijo. Just a nice, patient run. Bounces off a white jersey and then drags two or so in the end zone with him. So he's got 3 scores. And the London Pirates are up 25-6. Kickoff on the other side of this break. Keep it here. We're Real Sports Live. And we're back. 4:01 left here in the first half, and it's a 25-6 lead for London. And the Lyford Bulldogs have got some work to do as they field the ball here at around the 12-yard line. On the return is Marroquin, and Marroquin up past the 30 to about the 32. So it's a 19-point advantage here for the London Pirates, and the Lyford Bulldogs had that opening drive where they went down and scored to answer the Pirates' opening drive. But ever since then, the London Pirates defense has put the pressure on quarterback number 15, Osmar Martinez, and hasn't looked as comfortable as he did in those first couple of possessions. Got a grounding penalty and just had to throw the ball away before he would have liked to. And we had a penalty flag coming in from the umpire. And we're going to get a timeout from Lyford. So we got a quick stoppage of play. We'll take a quick break, and we'll actually, both teams coming out on the field. So it's going to be a charge timeout to Lyford. No penalty, just the flag came out to stop play, I guess. So we'll reset. First down. Ball spot at the 32 for Lyford. Here's Martinez rolling to his left. Downfield, he's got a man, but he's going to throw it in front of him. Too much in front there, and that's Justin Vela, who can't get on the same page with them there. Incomplete. Second down coming up for Lyford. So the Bulldogs, 3 wide receivers, single back set now. Martinez is going to keep it. And he's taking off his feet at the 35-yard line. Picks up about 3. 3rd and 7 coming up. Actually, it's only at 3rd and 7, so. And Martinez gets rid of it. It looked like a little bit before he wanted to, and they're going to call the penalty flag there. They're trying to get it out. Can't really check the number here, but it looks like they're going to call a pass interference on Mason Arispe, just judging where and when the flag came in. And that's going to be automatic first down, and that is going to be a penalty in the secondary. So after the pass interference, it's going to be first down at the 41-yard line for the Lyford Bulldogs. Quick out there to Marroquin, and Marroquin takes it up past the 45 to the 46. Picks up 5 yards. Second down coming up. Second down, 5 yards to go. 3 wide receivers out left for Martinez. Cuts inside, has room up the seam, and he's got a first down. And he's down at the London 45-yard line. And a nice pickup there. And Lyford moving quick. And once again, they do get the ball to start the second half, so a score here will go a long way for these Bulldogs and Martinez. I don't know if that one was batted back or what, but let's check it here. And it looks like it was, and he was there just to make the catch and try to make something from that play. And got back to the original line of scrimmage, so second down and 10 now with the ball spotted at the London 45-yard line. And Martinez drops back, makes the throw, on target, caught by Gonzalez up to the 36-yard line. Picks up 9 yards on the catch. Third down and 1. As we're coming up on a minute to play here in the first half. Trips out right for Lyford. Martinez is going to take the snap, and he's going to be brought down short for no gain. And fourth down is short coming up. And here's a hand up the middle, and getting away from everybody is Oscar Martinez. And what an effort to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Lyford. And what a run, just like a ping pong ball. And let's see how many made contact. And he comes out of that scuffle almost like magic, makes a man miss there, bumps into another, knocked back onto his feet, it looked like, and he just, my oh my, what a Herculean effort there. And the kick is up, and it is good. And that just happened, ladies and gentlemen. It happened quickly, too. 28 seconds left on the clock here in the first half, and we got to look at that one once again. Just don't see plays like that all the time. So it's going to go down as a 36-yard run by Oscar Martinez, and he just comes up like an old cartoon movie where there's a huddle beating up one character, and then they just slip out the back. And just a nice run after that. So 28 seconds to go. The London Pirates lead the Lyford Bulldogs 25-13. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back right after this.
Sandra Valencia, principal of Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Our program is individualized to fit the college or career your student is interested in. We cover all fees for testing and tuition. Our campus is small, providing a family-like atmosphere where teachers provide engaging, hands-on instruction. If you're looking for a school where your child can prepare for the future, then look no further than Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Go Panthers!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Be ready to kick off here. Lyford, 36-yard run. Oscar Martinez Looks like a magical little pinball out there, just unable to be brought down by the London defense. And this one's going to be short. And Lyford gets the ball back. And, actually, they're going to give it over to London. But that looked like a Lyford recovery, but it's going to be London ball. All indications look like it was going to be a Lyford recovery, but actually, it is going to be a Lyford recovery. The official pointed the other way, so it's going to be a Lyford recovery, and they're going to come back on the field with 25 seconds. So Martinez just sees that pressure, and you can see it's visibly getting to him. He just threw that one into the turf. And penalty flag down. And it's going to be holding. So the pressure got there and a holding call. And just to give you an idea just how much of a push these London Pirates are getting up front. And Martinez gets rid of it, and he's got a man open. That's Justin Vela. And Martinez has to get that one out in a hurry. He's just taking a beating out there. Drops back, comes in from the corners, and he gets rid of it as he's halfway down to the turf. And looks like that one might have came out, but runner ruled down, and it's going to bring up second and long with the ball spotted at the London 45. And it's going to be a timeout by the Bulldogs with 7 seconds left on the game clock. So Lyford's going to talk about it. We'll be back.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
All right, so 7 ticks left on the game clock. Second and long, second about 13 with the ball spotted at the London 44-yard line. They need the 31 for a first, but really only going to have time for one play here. So 5 wide, empty set, man in motion. It's Martinez, and that's Oscar Martinez. So Martinez back to throw. Got a man down the field, and it's tipped and picked off, or they're going to call it incomplete, but Mason Jacob looked like he came down with it, but they're going to call it incomplete, and it's not going to matter as the time expires, and we'll go back to that replay as we are officially at the half. And Martinez just heaves it downfield, and it's bounced off a couple of helmets, and Jacob comes up with it there, but no dice for him there. Is not going to get the interception as the official call on the field is incomplete. So we're at the break. London leads 25-13, led by a trio of touchdowns from Ace Navarrijo at quarterback. So as the officials and everybody leave the field, we're going to take you to a commercial break, set up for first half highlights, and maybe some halftime entertainment from the schools. We'll see what we got queued up. Keep it here. We're Real Sports Live.
Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Hello, I'm Sandra Valencia, principal of Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Our program is individualized to fit the college or career your student is interested in. We cover all fees for testing and tuition. Our campus is small, providing a family-like atmosphere where teachers provide engaging, hands-on instruction. If you're looking for a school where your child can prepare for the future, then look no further than Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi.
Go Panthers!
Fisherman's Place in Corpus, located at the Arcadia Shopping Center, offer real diagnostics and cleaning, sell lures, tackle, bait, and clothing. Also new and reconditioned rods and reels featuring a limited warranty. Located at 3911 Ayer Street, call 361-687-6754, Fisherman's Place.
We're the Moody Trojan Booster and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
We are the Ray Texas Cheerleaders and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
We're a world-class Cadillac, Buick, and GMC dealership, and we're in your neighborhood. Come by and check us out. We're waiting for you.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Hi, we're the Carol Cheerleaders and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Come on down to Staples Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staples Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staples Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Bend and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staples Street Meat Market.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the half. The London Pirates leading the Lyford Bulldogs 25-13, 4-1 versus 4-0. The undefeated London Pirates in front of the 4-1 Lyford Bulldogs. And so far, so good for this Pirates offense. They've come out and put up 25 points and 3 touchdowns on the legs of quarterback Ace Navarrijo. And the defense figuring out rushing quarterback. Osmar Martinez had a really good first drive, but ever since then they've been able to come out and put the pressure on and keep him honest out there. And they got rid of a few passes, and they baited him into one interception. Just rough going for Osmar Martinez, but he's got a running score 20 yards out, and Oscar Martinez with a really, really, just for lack of a better word, amazing 36-yard run where it looks like he was down a handful of times, but was able to come out and score the late touchdown and put up more points for Lyford. So it's a 12-point game at the break. We're going to show you how we got here. First half highlights coming your way right about now. So they come out, 4 wide receivers, single back set, do the Pirates, man in motion. And here's a pass, and it's completed around midfield. Set, do the Pirates, man in motion. And here's a pass, and it's completed around midfield. By 0, that's Javi Salas. And that's enough for a first down. Making the pre-snap calls. Here's the man in motion. And they fake the give on the sweep, and they hand it off to Mason Arispe. And Arispe, a lot of room on that right side, and he's up inside the 35-yard line. Trips right for Navarijo, and he's going to roll to that side. And he's going to go downfield, and pass broken up. It's deflected, incomplete. So it's going to be 4th and 13. Single back formation here for London. Navarijo's going to go deep, and he's got a man at the 11. And that's Jet Christmas making the play there. So 1st and goal, split back set here for London. And here's the give. Up ahead, nice run, and all the way down to, it looks like the 1. Navarijo's going to keep it, and he's going to put his shoulders down, and he's going to fall forward into the end zone, a 1-yard score. Goes right down the field on the opening drive and pays off with a 1-yard touchdown run, courtesy of Ace Navarijo. And this one fumbled a bit here by Justin Vela. And Vela, nice recovery, and so Lyford going to come out here, trips to the right. And direct snap to Osmar Martinez, and the quarterback keeps it, and he's up to the 40-yard line, picks up 9 on the first down run. So 4 wide receivers, and Martinez going to call his number once again, spins out, and he's got room over to the right, cuts it back inside, and he's past midfield up to the London 46-yard line. So he lines up 5 wide receivers, empty set for Martinez. And he's got a man at the sticks, another Lyford first down. Side of the field, ball spotted at the 33-yard line. And they come out with that empty set 5 wide look once again to the Bulldogs. And Martinez escapes one tackler. And he's going to try to just throw it away here, and he does. And London defense is not fooled there. Has to throw it away there. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line. And 3 wide receivers out to the right here for Martinez. And the ball goes over his head. He's got it, and he stops, and he's just going to throw it into the ground there, as a lot of great. 3 wide receivers out to the right here for Martinez, coming out of that single back set. Martinez takes the snaps, coming left, escapes one tackler, cuts inside, he's got some room. He's inside the 5, going for the end zone. He reaches, touchdown, Lyford. So 2nd and 10. And Navarijo is going to keep it, and he's going to lose the ball there at the end. And it came out, and Lyford looks like they've got it. After losing Raymondville in week 3, they're 4-1 on the season. And here's a handoff to Arispe. And Arispe, another big run. He's got some room down the sideline. And he's going to be dragged down inside the Lyford 35, down at the 30. It's going to be 4th down, and London's going to go for it again. Navarijo's going to drop. He's going to step up, and he's just going to take off and run, and not a lot of room. And he's going to get the sideline and plenty of room, it looks like. And he's going to be down inside the 15, down to the 11. So London's going to get at least 3 shots at it. And designed quarterback run. Ace Navarijo's in for the touchdown, and London scores again. Back at the 20-yard line, so going to bring up a 3rd down and 11. Looks to be the last play of this first quarter. And Martinez has got a man in the middle. Wide open, Isaiah Gonzalez. And Gonzalez enough for the 1st down up to the 33-yard line. And it's going to be the last play. And Martinez just flips it away and gets rid of it. They're going to call it incomplete. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Gives you an idea of the big playability by this London offense. Navarijo fakes the give. Going to cut inside, has some blockers in front of him, and he's down inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line. 4 wide single back set for the London Pirates. 3 wide receivers out left. And a design quarterback run, it's Navarijo, and he's down inside the 5. Their touchdown drives have gone. They've got them right where they want them. And pass coming across the middle. They get it to Cazalet. Cazalet makes a man miss, but going to be brought down for them. 4th down and 12. And Navarijo takes a snap, looking right. And he's going to go into the end zone. Man wide open. Touchdown, London. Merry Christmas, Jet Christmas. 3rd and about 3. They need the 22-yard line for the first to the Bulldogs. And Martinez swallowed up almost immediately. What a good push up front there for the London Pirates. So it's going to be 3rd and about 17. They need the 27-yard line for the first. And Navarijo rolling to his right. He's got a man downfield. And incomplete. Nice play made on the ball there. And a punt. It's going to take a London bounce. And that's a heck of a punt there. Their own 2-yard line, that is. 3 wide receivers out right for Osmar Martinez. And here's the give to get a little bit of room. Four wide, and Martinez is going to get picked off. And that's number 3, Mason Arispe. So 2nd and goal from the 4. 3 wide, split back once again. Navarijo takes a snap and falls forward ahead. Takes a couple of white shirts with him for another touchdown. This one from 4 yards out. Actually, it's only at 3rd and 7. So, and Martinez gets rid of it. It looked like a little bit before he wanted to, and they're gonna. It's gonna be 1st down at the 41-yard line for the Lyford Bulldogs. Quick out there to Marroquin, and Marroquin takes it up past the 40. 2nd down, 5 yards to go. 3 wide receivers out left for Martinez. Cuts inside, has room up the seam, and he's got a 1st down. 2nd half, so a score here will go a long way for these Bulldogs and Martinez. That play and got back to the original line of scrimmage. So 2nd down and 10 now with the ball spotted at the London 45-yard line. And Martinez drops back, makes the throw On target, caught by Gonzalez up to the 36-yard line. And here's the hand up the middle, and getting away from everybody is Oscar Martinez. And what an effort to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Lyford. To be brought down by the London defense. And this one's going to be short. And Lyford gets the ball back. And, they're going to give it over to Lyford recovery. And they're going to come back on the field with 25 seconds. So Martinez just sees. And those were your first half highlights, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take you to the field for the remainder of this London performance. So keep it here. We're Real Sports Live.
This time we'd like to feature our Pearl Dance Team. Observais Inera McNorton, El Salvador, Kaylee Rincon, and Miranda Natividad. Pro Dance Team sponsors are Gail McNorton and Jessica Swatts.
children volunteer with CASA of the Coastal Bend.
Help us break the cycle of child abuse and neglect. Attend one of 4 information sessions and learn how you can become a CASA volunteer, providing children in foster care strong voices, healing hearts, and the opportunity to thrive.
After all, these children are our future. Visit coastalbendcasa.org and discover how you can make a positive change in a child's life.
Every child has a chance. It's you.
Hi, I'm Joe with Valencia Heating and Air. Are you worried that your AC might not make it through another brutal summer? Well, I can offer you affordable air conditioning comfort with custom prices that won't break the bank. We service all units across the Coastal Bend, and there's no additional weekend or after-hour fees. We treat our customers the way we would want to be treated, especially when it comes to costly repairs. So if you need service, repairs, or replacement, call Joe to keep you cool. Valencia Heating and Air.
Fisherman's Place in Corpus, located at the Arcadia Shopping Center, offer real diagnostics and cleaning, sell lures, tackle, bait, and clothing. Also new and reconditioned rods and reels featuring a limited warranty. Located at 3911 Ayer Street, call 361-687-6754, Fisherman's Place.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hello, I'm Sandra Valencia, principal of Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Our program is individualized to fit the college or career your student is interested in. We cover all fees for testing and tuition. Our campus is small, providing a family-like atmosphere where teachers provide engaging, hands-on instruction. If you're looking for a school where your child can prepare for the future, then look no further than Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi.
Some of the London youth on the field as we come back to Capitol Field. Still about 3 minutes before the start of the second half, so pretty cool halftime festivities once again.
Let's go, girls.
And both teams back on the field getting their warm-ups in. We are 2 minutes and some change from the start of the third quarter, so we'll have that at the other end of this break here at Real Sports Live.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Hello, I'm Sandra Valencia, principal of Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Our program is individualized to fit the college or career your student is interested in. We cover all fees for testing and tuition. Our campus is small, providing a family-like atmosphere where teachers provide engaging, hands-on instruction. If you're looking for a school where your child can prepare for the future, then look no further than Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Go Panthers!
Fisherman's Place in Corpus, located at the Arcadia Shopping Center, offer real diagnostics and cleaning, sell lures, tackle, bait, and clothing. Also new and reconditioned rods and reels featuring a limited warranty. Located at 3911 Ayer Street, call 361-687-6754, Fisherman's Place.
We're the Moody Trojan Booster, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to be underway. Kickoff for the third quarter. And this one's going to be fielded by Lyford at the 11-yard line. Nice run back here by Oscar Martinez. First out of bounds. That's a pretty good run back. Down at the 43-yard line. So Lyford Bulldogs will get to work down 12. Got a late score in the first half by one, Oscar Martinez, who was the athlete there on this run back. Just refused to go down, just a heck of a 36-yard run. So they're going to need some of that and a little bit more because they're down 12 to a really good London team whose defense has really been getting after their quarterback, Osman Martinez, and it all starts with him. And Martinez going to take the snap and come right, and he'll escape, put his head down. Nice run down, first down, picks up about 6 yards down to the 49-yard line. So, second down and about 4. And a big run here coming out of some traffic, and this is 33, Sergio Rojas, and Rojas down at the 30-yard line. Nice run here from Rojas, gets out of first contact, escapes that there, and then has a little bit of running room and shaking defenders, so a good start for Lyford on the ground. And here they are, 4 wide receivers, 3 out left, and they're going to go quickly to Oscar Martinez. Got him in space, has a little bit of room inside the 20, down inside the 15-yard line to about the 13, and a nice pickup there, and Lyford moving down the field and doing it quickly. So first down and 10 at the 13-yard line. Osman Martinez takes the snap. He's inside the 5, and he's down at the 2-yard line. And he's got a first down, pickup of 10 there. So it's going to be first and goal from the 2-yard line. And the Lyford Bulldogs just marching down the field, and we're going to get a false start. You saw it there from the right guard. And you're going to see it right here. Just the slightest bump right there. And Martinez slips on the turf, and he falls forward for a loss, and he's going to be brought down back at the 6-yard line. So he'll lose about 4 there. Well, not 4, but he'll lose 1. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, and as we calculate the penalty yard, so that was a 5-yard penalty. So he got back to the original line of scrimmage, and he's going to take the snap again. And not much room, as he's going to be brought down around the 4-yard line. And 3rd down coming up. Ball spotted just inside the 5 at the 4. Three wide receivers out left. 3rd down and goal from the 4. And another pre-snap penalty. And what looked like a promising drive is going to... Well, the referee looked to begin the motion. False start, but... I believe that's the umpire coming in, and so it's going to be a false start. They're going to call that on Nico Chavez. So instead of 1st and goal from the 2-yard line, now Lyford, after a couple of penalties, facing a 3rd and goal from the 9. So Martinez is going to go to the air quickly, and it's going to be picked off in the end zone. And trying to get some running room is Mason Jacob, and Jacob still on his feet, past the 20, and he's off and running. Mason Jacob coming up the sideline. He's got a block. He hurdles and makes it all the way out to the 35-yard line. What a return. You see how he brings it out of the end zone, runs into his own man there, and just a nice piece of running. He's got room, and they finally catch up to him around midfield, and they force him to the edge, but so all the way down to the 32. A 68-yard return off the interception by Mason Jacob. And we're going to get a timeout here on the field. And Lyford Bulldogs, just things change in a hurry. They're marching down the field at will, getting the running game going. They got a 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. A couple of penalties just kind of negate all that. And an interception on a 3rd and goal from the 9 sets London up here. And we'll sit here through the timeout. So coming back on the field, 1st and 10, London from the Lyford 32-yard line after a 68-yard return. By Mason Jacob. So 4 wide single back set. And the rush put on by Lyford, and Navarrijo going to be brought down back to 37, and bunch of white jerseys in his face there. Go to that replay. Just off the edge, you see the white jerseys. Get out there quickly. So 2nd and 16. And they're going to give it up to Arispe. And Arispe, a lot of running room up that far sideline. Brought down inside the 20-yard line to the 18. Just a heck of a run. And he's done a good job getting to that edge. Just quick, shifty feet. Making the cuts necessary. Goes out wide, cuts in ever so slightly, and it's enough to jar him free and get a lot of room up that far sideline. So now it's 1st and 10 inside the Lyford 20-yard line. Navarrijo just takes the quarterback run up the middle to the 11-yard line. He'll pick up 7 yards on the carry. Gonna bring up 2nd and 3. Ball spotted at the 11. And just what a swing. Lyford going down. Gonna make this a one-possession game, and instead they turn it over, and now London knocking on the door to try to increase its lead. And Arispe is gonna bounce it outside, and he's gonna get to the pylon. Touchdown, London. Just a nice job here. It looks like he was selling the handoff, and he sold that. And Arispe able to get to the corner pylon, and he does for an 11-yard score. So now it's 31-13. So we had a little bit of a back and forth, so it's going to be offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. So here's a snap. Kick is up and through for Josiah Huerta. And the London lead is back up to 19, 32-13. 6.5 to go here in quarter number 3. And this 16-3A Division I matchup. We'll take a quick break. Keep it here. We're Real Sports Live. Back after this.
Hey, Texas cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
We're a world-class Cadillac, Buick, and GMC dealership, and we're in your neighborhood. Come by and check us out. We're waiting for you.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. 6.5 to go. 11-yard touchdown run by Mason Arispe. And we got a short kick here. And who's coming out of the pile with it? And we'll see who's at the bottom of the pile. And it's going to be London football, and they recover. On an onside kick of sorts, and then we'll go back and look how this one went down. We've seen a couple of these, one on each side. Lyford did something similar back in the first half, and this one just goes up, and first contact made there in the air by London, it looked like. At the 45-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10, London, and they're going to try to blow this one wide open. They lead 32-13. And here's a direct snap, and this is going to Mason Jacob. Jacob still on his feet on the far sideline, but he's going to be forced out of bounds at the 34. So 2nd and 5, and direct snap, and they find Christmas, and Christmas is in for the score. His 2nd of the night. It was a direct snap to Mason Jacob, and they flip it back to the quarterback, Navarrijo, and he finds Jet Christmas down near the goal line once again, and the London Pirates in business. And it all goes back on that Lyford drive at the beginning of the quarter. The way all that unraveled for them, and the kick is up and it is good, and it is a 26-point lead for the London Pirates. And we got a penalty on the field. So we'll go back and check the replay here. The direct snap's gonna come to Jacob, and he's just going to pitch it back to Navarrijo, and he's going to find Christmas, who's just a big-bodied wide receiver who's going to go fight for that ball, and he's already gotten a couple of touchdowns thrown to him, and heck of a game. So far, so 6 touchdowns by the London Pirates. And the quarterback, Navarrijo, has had a hand in 5 of them. He's rushed in 3 on his own, and he's tossed for another 2. And we go back to it. Lyford comes out. They look good. They're driving down the field. They got a 1st down and goal at the 2-yard line, and those offensive penalties will kill you. A couple of false starts there, and then they get forced into a turnover, and this is going to be just another high onside kick attempt here. And that one's not going to go the 10 yards. Penalty flag is going to get thrown. I don't know what that one was about. Maybe a heat check? Maybe just trying to put a nail in the proverbial coffin. But 5 minutes, 44 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Back-to-back touchdowns by the London Pirates. So they're going to assess the penalty yardage after the end of the run. So a nice QB run here to start things off. Great field position for the Lyford Bulldogs, and Osman Martinez with the first run all the way up to the 10-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal now, with the ball spotted right at the 10. Let's see if the Bulldogs can take advantage of this short field. They desperately need it right now, down 39-13. And a low snap here. Martinez gets it, and he's going to be swallowed up almost immediately by a trio of Pirates. So it's going to be second down and goal from the 11. 4 wide receivers, trips out left for Osmar Martinez. Play clock running down. It's at 6. High snap, he gives it to Oscar Martinez, who's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Making first contact there, Javi Salas. So we have a timeout on the field. There's the handoff, and Salas just wraps up Oscar Martinez right away. So 3rd and goal from the 13-yard line. Here's Osmar Martinez. Steps up, a lot of room in front of him, and he's going to walk into the end zone for the score, and he's going to get leveled right as he crosses the goal line. And it's going to be a Lyford touchdown on a 3rd and 13, and we've got a scuffle on the field being addressed right now as both teams separated almost immediately, but just no need for that late hit there as Osmar Martinez steps up and evades all the rushers here, and he's just got a clear path to the end zone. And as soon as he crosses, just detonated almost immediately from the top and bottom. And that was on Mason Jacob and Jet Christmas. One went low, one went high. And we'll check the penalties. So it's going to be a Lyford touchdown. They're going to assess the 15 yards after on the kickoff. So and the extra point is going to be no good. And with 3:42 to go here in the third quarter, it's a 20-point game. London leads 39-19. Kickoff coming up on the other side of this break. Keep it here.
In the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation, from Pee Wee to the MLBs. You can count on us, your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Hi, we're the Carroll Cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Bend and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. The Lyford Bulldogs going to be kicking off from the London 45-yard line after the 15-yard penalty. Just seemed like an unnecessary play. I mean, in the heat of the moment when you're down there, as you mentioned, I'm up here in the booth and they're down there playing, and they're going to try an onside kick attempt here, and looks like London made contact, so the London hands team able to get on top of that, but close one there. So with 3:39 to go here in the third quarter, London gonna take over from its own 32 yard line. So they're going to come out, 3 wide receivers, single back set. And Navarijo's going to have a huge hole up the middle, and he's going to be brought down at the 46-yard line. He's going to pick up 14 on the first down run. So move the chains, 1st and 10 from the London 46-yard line, and now the Pirates. At this point of the game, they're up by 20, and they're trying to go down here and score once again. And Navarijo bounces it outside, cuts it back in, and he's into Lyford territory, brought down at the 48-yard line, picks up 6 more on this next run. We're inside of 3 minutes to go here in the third. So Pirates line up, 3 wide receivers out right for Navarijo. And they're going to hand it off to Arispa, and Arispa's going to go right towards that sideline. First down and more. And he's going to be forced out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Picks up 11. Just a good bit of running here, and he's had a lot of success getting to those edges. Has Arispe. So it's going to be first down at the 37-yard line for London. They give it out to Arispe again, and he's headed that same way. Bounces it outside. Gets rid of 1 tackler before he's forced out at the 32. Picks up about 5. Just really no answers for this London offense from the Lyford Bulldog defense. They've come up, they've made a couple of stops, but early on it was the long down and distance situations, and now it looks like the ground game has been able to churn out some yards for the Pirates as they drop Navarijo down for a loss there. So it's going to bring up 3rd down with the ball spotted at the 33. And Navarijo steps back to throw, and it's going to be incomplete. They're trying to get it to, I believe that's Preston Cazalis. So 4th down coming up, and London Pirates looks like they're going to stay out of the field, and they're going to go for it. So they need the Lyford 27-yard line for the first. And It looks like we're going to get a punt after all. Navarrillo is going to come to this near side. He's got the first down and more. He's got the sideline forced out of bounds, so they're going to call him out at the 24, but he's got the first down and plenty more. And looked like he backed up for the punt, and Lyford backed off just enough there. See here as he backs up, he's showing punt, but instead looks like he's going to quick kick it, but puts it down, gets the first down and a little bit more. And now it's first down and 10 with the ball spotted at the 23-yard line of Lyford. And Navarrillo jukes left. He's got room, got a blocker, and he falls forward to the 12, and he picks up another 11 yards. And we got a penalty flag, and it's going to be holding on the offense, so it looks like that's going to be a spot foul. So it's not going to be a first down, but it's going to be a spot foul, and the ball is going to move up to the 23. So it's going to be a 1st and 10. So basically, you're going to replay the down after the spot foul and the hold. Navarrillo takes the snap up the middle, got a little bit of room. He's going to hit a wall at the 20 before he's brought down. Picks up about 3 on the play. Not much more, and the ball going to be spotted at the Lyford 20. 2nd down and about 7 to go. Trips outright. Hand it off to Arispe. He's got a block on the outside. He's got some room. Cuts back in a little bit, and he's down inside the 10-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the run. 1st and goal now for London as they're knocking on the door once again. Ball spotted now at the 8. So 1st and goal from the Lyford 8. And Navarrillo with the keeper. And he's rumbling down inside the 5 to the 4. 4-yard pickup. And the last seconds are going to tick off the clock, it would seem. I don't believe London's going to try to run another play this quarter, and they'll be okay with letting the clock run down. So we are through 3, ladies and gentlemen. And it's London 39, Lyford 19. The Pirates in the driver's seat as they look to notch a 5th straight win to start the season. So we'll take a break. 4th quarter coming your way right after this.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
Be the voice for children. Volunteer with CASA of the Coastal Bend.
Help us break the cycle of child abuse and neglect. Attend one of 4 information sessions and learn how you can become a CASA volunteer, providing children in foster care strong voices, healing hearts, and the opportunity to thrive.
After all, these children are our future. Visit coastalbendcasa.org and discover how you can make a positive change in a child's life.
Every child has a chance. It's you.
And welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter. Second goal from the 3. They're going to hand it off to Arispe, and he's going to get tripped up. He's going to reach for the goal line and not going to get there. Mason Arispe falls just short here on the first play of the fourth quarter. So it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 1. So London working the split back formation, and Navarrijo up ahead. He'll be dropped short of the goal line. 4th down coming up. So 4th down coming up. Still some time left, and if Lyford wants any chance at a miraculous comeback, it's going to start here with the 4th down stop. So while it is far-fetched, this is high school football. We've seen some onside kicks and we've seen some quick scores, so nothing's out of the realm of possibility. They're going to give it to Arispe, and he's going to slip up, and he's not going to get there, and he's going to be stopped short. Turnover on downs, and the Lyford Bulldogs hold. Here they just hand it off, and he tries to cut inside, does Arispe, but slips a little bit, and he's dropped it around the 3, it looks like. So that's where Lyford's going to take over. 1st and 10. So 10 minutes, 35 seconds to go, and the Lyford Bulldogs while the game looks out of reach right now, and it looks pretty bleak. As we mentioned, if there's any chance, it's got to start here. And here's Martinez with a nice run here on the first. Brought down at around the 10. Picks up 7 on the run. You go down here and you score, and it's a 13-point game. But you got to go down there, you got to score, and then you got to get off the field on defense. It's a whole checklist of things to do, but one thing at a time for the Lyford Bulldogs. And right now they're still backed up way in their own territory, and Martinez going to get dropped for a loss there on that run, and he's been taking hits all night long. So 3rd down and about 3. And the ball's dropped, and it's fallen on there by Martinez. And he's going to take a loss back inside the 5-yard line over to the 4. So just a punting situation coming up now. And Lyford can't do anything with the stop. They're going to get ready to punt it right back. So you're going to get Christmas and Jacob back at around the 40-yard line. And this one's going to go out the back of the end zone for a safety. I'm going to take a look at that. I think it was just a bad snap. And it was just a low snap there as it skips out the back of the end zone. So another misfire for this Lyford team, and they are now trailing 41-19. So London going to take over now. Well, they're going to get the ball back on a safety kickoff. So they'll be kicking off from their own 15, it looks like. So this kickoff gonna take a bounce, and it's gonna stay in bounds, and it's gonna be fielded at the 21-yard line. So that's where London's gonna take over, leading 41-19, 8:38 to play in this one. And London's had their chances. They had a chance to make it a one-possession game at the beginning of the third quarter, but they weren't able to convert a first and goal from the 2. Instead, took some penalties and then an interception a couple of plays later. London would come out, they would score, recover an onside kick, score again, and they would crack this one open a little bit. And just some missed opportunities here for the Bulldogs. Had some nice drives, and they've had some things to call silver lining when they go back and look at his game film, but just overpowered by this London team. Has got it all. Speed, they've got size, they got big receivers, they got a quarterback that can run and get the ball down the field. So this is going to be a really tough out for anybody, as here's a run right up the middle. I believe that's number 22, Aiden Leonard. Just a nice run up to the 31-yard line, picks up 10. So first and 10, ball spotted at the 31-yard line to give it to Leonard once again, and Leonard spins out a first contact, and he's down over at the 37-yard line, picks up another 6. Going to bring up second down and about 4. So it's going to be a free play here. I believe Lyford jumped. Navarrijo going to throw it to the sideline. What a catch there. And it's Mason Jacob. And it's going to be an offsides, it looks like. And Lyford jumped there, and they were still in the neutral zone here, but Navarrijo rose to his right. He's got a man there at the sideline. Nice throw, better catch. So the penalty going to be declined. So it's going to set the ball at the London 45-yard line. And the first down run to give is to Leonard again. Aiden Leonard, senior running back. Getting a couple of carries here late. Big-bodied runner, bruiser right up the middle, downhill type of back, and the penalty flag comes in on the far side of the field. We're going to get a false start. This one's going to go against the Pirates. So 2nd and 12. Ball spotted back at the 42-yard line. Navarrijo back to the line of scrimmage, maybe. And London, after tonight, just the hands down favorite in this district. Just they look forward to games against Progreso, Falfurrias, Santa Gertrudis, San Diego down the stretch. And here's a give to Callens Castañeda. He's down at midfield, stayed in bounds, pick up of a couple of yards. Gonna bring up 4th down and about 5. So looks like we're gonna have a punt coming from London. Snap, and the kick is up, and it's gonna take a London bounce, or a Lyford bounce up to the 26. And that's where the Lyford Bulldogs are gonna take over with 4:59 to go. It's 41-19. We'll take a break, and Lyford will begin its possession on the other side of this break. Keep it here.
Hi, I'm Joe with Valencia Heating and Air. Are you worried that your AC might not make it through another brutal summer? Well, I can offer you affordable air conditioning comfort with custom prices that won't break the bank. We service all units across the Coastal Bend, and there's no additional weekend or after-hour fees. We treat our customers the way we would want to be treated, especially when it comes to costly repairs. So if you need service, repairs, or replacement, call Joe to keep you cool. Valencia Heating and Air.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Heck of a run there to start things off, and that's 22, Alex Rojas, down at the London 48-yard line. So big run there on 1st down for Lyford. Here's the handoff once again to Rosas, and Rosas inside the 45 down to about the 43. And you look at the Lyford schedule coming up, what they've got in front of them: SGA, San Diego, and Bishop. Santa Gertrudis and Bishop also playing tonight over in Kingsville. Frankie got us with the call on that one. We're going to get a timeout from the London side of things. So with 4:03, we're going to take a break here, and we're going to come back after this. We're Real Sports Live. Keep it here.
Place in Corpus, located at the Arcadia Shopping Center, offer real diagnostics and cleaning, sell lures, tackle, bait, and clothing. Also new and reconditioned rods and reels featuring a limited warranty. Located at 3911 Ayer Street, call 361-687-6754, Fisherman's Place.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen. Passing complete. They try to get it outside of the Justin Vela. So the clock stops with 3:59 to play. 3rd down and 5. They need the London 38-yard line for a 1st down due to the Lyford Bulldogs. And a nice run here. Alex Rosas got a first down. And the Lyford Bulldogs going to move the chains. And early on, this Lyford team moving the ball really well. Oscar Martinez playing well, and Osmar Martinez, it all started with him. At the quarterback position, had a couple of nice runs there early as we get a penalty flag come in. We're going to get a false start on Lyford, and they've had a couple of those and some very costly ones that might have changed the tide of this game depending on who you ask on who's watching, but those are very big penalties at the start of the third quarter when this game was just a 2-possession game about to go to a 1-possession game. But the London defense started to hone in on the quarterback, and Martinez is going to misfire here as he's going to try to force it down the field and incomplete, and 2nd down and 15 coming up. But the pressure really getting to the junior Martinez. Felt the heat, throwing some errant passes and try to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. And he's going to get hit as he throws here, and he's going to complete it, and he's got to manage Justin Vela down inside the 5. And the pressure didn't get to him here. He got the pass off and completed it. Way to keep your head on a swivel. And a deep strike has got Lyford 1st and goal at the London 2, and let's see if they can punch it in from here. And Martinez is going to hit a wall there, and he's going to be stopped for no gain. Let's take a look at that pass play. But he has settled in a little bit more, and he stood in the pocket there, just gets detonated, but delivers a gem down there to Vela, who makes the catch inside the 5. Here's a snap. They're going to give it to Rosas, and Rosas is going to be down at the 1. He's going to be just short, so rack him up and let's go again. 3rd and 1. 3rd and goal from the 1, actually. So we're coming up on 2 minutes to play. And the ball comes loose in the backfield, and another blunder close, and it's going to be 4th down and goal from the 3-yard line. And these are the type of things, just mimicking the start of the third quarter for Lyford. Again, they're going to be in an end goal situation inside the 5-yard line, and they're at risk here of going 0 for 2 in that situation. And we'll see what they do here. Here's Martinez, and he's going to fall into the end zone for a score. 3 yards out, they convert here and they make good, but just by the hair of their chinny chin chins, and it's a 16-point game with 1.5 minutes to play. Look at it, 2 possessions, not a lot of time left on the clock. Lyford just kind of hanging around, but too little too late here. And this kick is going to be just over that bottom crossbar and good. So with 1 minute, 29 seconds to play here in this one, it's London 41, Lyford 26. And we'll expect nothing but an onside kick coming here after the break. World Sports Live, we'll be back.
See the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Another rushing score for junior quarterback Osman Martinez to make it a 16-point game. And the Lyford Bulldogs presumably going to come out here and try an onside kick. 2-possession game, and they've got 2 timeouts. And they've been able to push the ball down the field, and they've had some big play capabilities. So they're going to just run up to the ball here. And it's not going to go the 10 yards needed. So that's going to be London football. I think London came out of the pile with it anyway, but so first down and 10 from the Lyford 48-yard line, and a couple of snaps here should do it. The London Pirates, a minute 26 away from going 5-0 here, and 2-0 in District 16 3A Division 1. Lyford gonna fall to 4-2, 1-1 overall. And the kneel down there. And your player of the game for the London Pirates is going to be the quarterback, Ace Navarrijo. Got it done on the ground and through the air. So keep an eye out for our social media for player of the game posts. And make sure to go follow us on, well, basically every social media platform. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Wherever you guys do social media, we are there. We go live on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We do not go live on, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We do not go live on Instagram, but a lot of good stuff there, a lot of good content, photos, player of the game, video interviews, things of that nature. So make sure to go follow us wherever you guys use social media, and make sure to give our pages a like and a share. And if you guys want to watch some of our football games that we have archived, again, go right ahead there. A big library over the last couple of years of pre-recorded games. You'll find that on Facebook and YouTube. So once again, that's Real Sports Live, RIO Sports Live. And one more snap should do it here. Doesn't look like we're going to need it as the clock is going to expire. And it's 41-26, the London Pirates victorious over the Lyford Bulldogs. And the Lyford Bulldogs, a couple of blunders here and there, finished trailing by 15, and they were in this game. I know they were trailing by 20 for a good part here, but really, really good Lyford Bulldog squad here against what has been one of the top teams in the area, the London Pirates, throughout this season. So, really good job out here as the London Pirates improved 5-0 on the season, 2-0 in 16 3A Division 1, Lyford Bulldogs, and a fall to 4-2, 1-1. And I want to thank you guys for watching, and have a good night.